What's up? It's Rob Cressy, founder of Bacon Sports, and welcome to another edition of Wake and Bacon, where I give you a dose of positivity and inspiration to get your day started off right. And on my mind today is, what excuses are you willing to take off the table? So if you look back on your life and things didn't go as planned, what excuses for why things did not happen are you willing to take off the table by taking action today? And I was listening to a podcast this morning that talked about a meme that was going around in terms of people who wake up at 5 a.m. versus people who wake up at 7 a.m. and what time people go to bed and what they're doing in between there. And I started to think about my habits and why I do what I do. And I've got three of them that are excuses that I have thrown out the window that are not part of my life for when I look at why I am going to be successful. So number one, waking up early. I never want the excuse of, if I only had more time. By waking up in the fives, I know no matter what else happens the rest of my life, I gave myself enough time to get everything accomplished that I want. And I've even gone a step further and created an affirmation that I read every single morning that says, I have enough time to get everything done. So boom, waking up in the morning, that's why I wake up so early. You don't have to do it. It's all good with me. I'm doing this for me because I don't want that excuse sitting there in my head. Number two, working out consistently. You know what excuse I'm throwing in the trash? If only I had better health. It's common sense for me. It's like the people who work out more are more confident, they look better, they feel better, and all of us have experienced this. So I don't want to have it where my health breaks down because I look back and I'm like, wow, I really didn't work out very much or treat my body well. Because remember, we only have one body. And for me, actually, fitness is more mental than it actually is physical. Of course, I love looking good. I mean, that's why we do it. But really, I don't want the thought in my head of, have I worked out yet? Like when I don't work out in the morning, all of a sudden all day, I'm like, when are you going to work out? When are you going to work out? I don't want that in there. I want to take that off the table. So if something's important enough, you will get it done early. So for me, boom, I'm working out in the morning. I'm getting that done so I don't have to think about it the rest of the day. And I know for the rest of my life, this is a lifestyle. And for me, I am going to be a healthy person. And number three, reading books. You know what this takes off the table? If I had only learned more. And I think back to when I started Bacon Sports 7 years ago, and I was auditing the success habits of the most successful people in the world, the people that I aspired to be like and do things like. And you heard the quote, the average CEO reads 60 books a year. And I was like, crap, I'm reading 0 books a year. Maybe I want to get on that. And in doing so, it opened up a whole new world for me because immediately I had a growth mindset. I had this insatiable hunger to continue to learn and learn and learn. And it's a gift that I wish that I could give everyone, because I think about when I was in college to when I was an entrepreneur, in the differences in my motivation, in my action, but more importantly, the way that I'm learning. Like, I'm excited to learn. I literally wish I could just put learning into me at all times, no matter what. Like, I absolutely love it. So that is another one that I'm taking off the table. And I'm curious from you, what excuses are you willing to take off the table by taking action today? Because when we look at habits and routines, we don't do it for other people. We do it for ourselves to get the desired results that we want. So would love to hear from you in the comments, what excuses you're taking off the table. This is going to be an absolutely phenomenal day. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal weekend, sending tons of positive vibes and good energy your way. Boom shakalaka.